your leader in sports coverage in Madison County. It's Sports Night from the Richmond Register Sports Department.
Find out the latest Madison County sports information from Richmond Register sports editor Nathan Hutchison, coming up next. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by Central Kentucky Pressure Washing, Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote. Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Adams Buick GMC. Sid says sell 'em. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber. Mindy Goble for City Commissioner. Madison County Emergency Management. Also brought to you by the City of Richmond Fire Department. Remember, October is Fire Safety Month. And KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media. Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements.
Well, welcome into Madison County Sports Night Live for Tuesday, November the 1st, the day after Halloween. Hopefully you don't have a tummy ache from all that candy yesterday. I know Randy probably ate a whole bunch. You feeling okay, Randy?
I think somebody stole my candy. I can't find it.
Oh, you're supposed to give it out to kids, man.
Man.
You're supposed to give it away. That's what the spirit of the season, man.
No, I cut it off at 8 o'clock.
Oh, mine petered out about 7:30 or so, so I headed inside. So.
How many did you have?
We didn't have a lot in the beginning, and it kind of picked up. Our neighborhood seems to be one of those that gets a lot of drive-bys. You know, like later in the evening, people from outside the neighborhood start driving around looking for places that are still giving out candy.
Is this what is? I mean, is this how you handed out candy?
Yeah, with my dirty. just kicked it at them with my shoes, my dirty shoes. You should put some bunny ears over my head, I think.
Oh my gosh.
All right, well, enough of our silliness. We do have some stuff to talk about here tonight. No, that's all right. We like to be silly on this show. Totally laid back and unprofessional. That's what we are. So, but no, a couple of things we want to talk about tonight. We are going to get into the next few nights. We are going to talk about the 3 high school football games coming up on Friday night. Tonight, we're going to focus on the Central Henry Clay game. Before I do that, I don't want to forget, and I'm getting old and very forgetful, so before I do that, I do want to mention Madison Central graduate Blake Maupin, the golfer, is having a fantastic year for the University of Pikeville. He claimed his 3rd tournament title of the fall Tuesday, winning the MSC Fall Showcase in Bowling Green at the Bowling Green Country Club, won that in a playoff. He's a kid that actually started off down at Berea Community, transferred up to Madison Central, played for Kyle Congleton there, and Coach Congleton hit me up earlier, and he's like, man, Blake won today. And so wanted to make sure we mentioned that. And he shares a lot of our stuff on social media, so he's still so we like Blake. We remember him from back in his Berea days. So congratulations, Blake. Third tournament title of the season, 4th of his career, and he's having a great career down there at U-Pike. So before I forget, I wanted to mention that. So congratulations to Blake. I'm getting old and forgetful, man. It's really the truth. So
I got to Post-it notes is your friend. There you go.
Crazy. All right. So but looking ahead to Friday, you have 3 high school football playoff games, and we're going to start off by talking about the only home game of the weekend. It'll be Madison Central playing host to Henry Clay. The Indians at 7-3, and the Blue Devils at 3-7. But this is a game I kind of get the feeling it can be a danger matchup for Central, only because of the amount of injuries they've had. And I was over there today, and they've also had some illness running around the locker room as well. But it seems like that hit them early in the week, so hopefully they can kind of clear that out. But it doesn't seem like it's that bad, but they have had some flu and stuff coming through there. So I think that shouldn't be an issue, though, going forward. But still, these teams haven't really played each other in quite a while. considering there used to be big rivals. But Henry Clay has won 5 straight in the series. Last Central win was back to 12. Certainly on paper, Central is the better team. But, of course, you get to this time of year, it's the playoffs, one and done. And it is very interesting, though. Central kind of in the exact same spot as they were last year. Last year, they finished out the regular season with back-to-back losses to Bryan Station and Southwestern, and then had a home first-round playoff game, and then, of course, went on that wonderful playoff run and got all the way to the state semifinals. So I'm sure Central Indian fans are hoping for the same thing. Earlier today, I had a chance to go over and do our little weekly chat with Coach Mike Holcomb. And sorry, no sunglasses, Randy. So. Here at Madison Central High School, football coach Mike Holcomb. The Indians open up the Class 6A playoffs Friday night at home against Henry Clay. Coach, appreciate you taking the time. You guys kind of in the same spot you were last year. You lost the last 2 regular season games, but you have a home game this year, and of course it's the playoffs, so it's everything starts over 0-0.
Well, our schedule set up where we play 2 pretty good football teams, I think. No doubt Southwestern's one of the top teams in 5A. They finished up undefeated Friday night, and we, they got us again 2 years in a row. And Bryan Station week before, they're one of the top teams in 6A. Of course, it's a district game, but it don't have anything to do with now. We finished that regular season, and now it's all new season. To me, the most exciting time in high school football in Kentucky, state playoffs, and this is week 1. So, we're looking forward to getting started. And Henry Clay brings a quality team in. Even though they're they're number 3 seed over, they have really improved drastically in the last 2 or 3 weeks. Watching film on them, they battled Dunbar and Tate's Creek right down to the wire in both games.
Yeah, and a lot of common opponents between you guys. So does that make it easier to scout?
Makes you feel like we're a little bit more familiar with who they're playing and what they're going against. Film is very deceptive. If you turn the film on, take Southwestern, you turn the film on, watch Southwestern. You recognize, they're a good football team. They do this well, they do that. But till you actually see them in person, it's a lot different. So, it gives us an idea of what they're going to run and what they're going to do. And of course, week 10, going into week 11, there are no secrets, Yeah.
Henry Clay's got a great running back. He's averaging over 100 yards a game, and he's kind of the focal point of their offense. They can throw it too.
Yeah, the quarterback's nice, moves around good, throws it well. The running back runs extremely hard. They have some good looking players over there, and like I said, I think they really played real well in the last half of the season, and the scores indicate that against who they've been playing.
Yeah, and they've played a really competitive schedule too, and some close losses in there, so they're definitely better than their record indicates.
Yes, very much, and they played LCA the last game, and LCA's sort of they were like us there for a while. They've gotten a lot of their people back, so they played real well against them there Friday. And but this time of year it's all new game, it's all new series.
Yeah, and I hate to keep bringing it up, but you guys have the injuries continue to be an issue for you guys, but it's same old story though. It's just next man up, and we just got to keep going and plug somebody else in there if somebody can't go.
Yeah, we just have to play. I've told the players, and I'll stand by. Nobody's going to give us any sympathy, and nobody's going to look like, we feel sorry for you, whatever. They're going to play. We have to play, and it just has to be. Everybody's got to step up, the next guy up, and hopefully those guys get well. We got some of them are getting well, some of them not injured as bad as we thought they were. So those things look, if there is a bright spot, it looks like that might be clearing up some, and we just hope to get them back, and our people that are stepping in doing a great job as they continue to.
Yeah, and I think the injuries have really been a real big reason why the offense hasn't looked very good the past couple of weeks. Just the 1 touchdown in the past 2 games, but it's kind of hard to move the ball when you don't have all your pieces out there sometimes.
Well, they've struggled, and it may be who we're going against too. We play 2 pretty good defenses, but at the same time, that goes back to me. That's my responsibility for us, and I felt like we should have got a couple in down here the other night. We got stymied down there. Maybe I didn't do a real good job of getting us in the end zone. We should have come up with some points Friday and got us. We got to keep. We get behind the chains sometimes for various reasons, and that second 5 is a lot better than second and 13 or 12. Whatever. We got to stay ahead of the chains, and when we're playing our best, of course, I guess that's for everybody. But we're playing our best. We're moving the ball continuously, making progress each time.
Yeah, and it really seems like, especially the last couple of weeks, people are really keyed on Jaden West out there, and I think he did have 7 catches against Bryan Station, but all of them were short. And but it seems like obviously the word is out. People know he's one of the best receivers in the state, and they're putting a lot of attention on him.
Yeah, well, they should, and he is, and that's part of it. And big players, he'll still make a play for you. They can double him if they want to, but he's going to go up and get the football for you. If he gets around him, he's going to get it for you. And we've got other receivers that's been, of course, Travis has been out, but we've got Trevor stepping up. And Braxton, Hodges stepping up, and those guys will make plays for us and catch football. So we just got to continue to get better and everybody feel more comfortable where they're having to play more.
All right, 7:30 here Friday night. Henry Clay, big guys have played each other so many times over the years. So renewal of an old rivalry. So come out and support the Indians, Coach. Thanks for your time.
All right, thank you.
All right, well, appreciate Coach as always. And just taking a peek there at my TV and watching the Phillies hit a bunch of home runs in the World Series there. 7-0 now, Philadelphia. So if we are live, see, we don't lie to you. We really are live.
Wow.
So we are. All right, well, that was Coach. So as always, appreciate him taking the time to talk to us. And a little bit more. Offense this year has been Jacob Childress, the running back. He's already got 1,100 yards, 198 rushes, 7 touchdowns. Jacob Kreutzer, the top receiver, 38 completions, so over 600 yards and 8 touchdowns. They've used a couple of different quarterbacks on the season, and Blake Van Horn was the guy who went last week against LCA, 7 of 17, 58 yards with a touchdown, 2 interceptions. They have forced 13 fumbles on the year, 2 interceptions, so they're forcing more than a turnover a game. So they're very opportunistic defense. Played a tough schedule. They played a lot of the same people that Central has, LCA and Dunbar and a lot of the Ryan Station, a lot of the same teams. So they have lost 5 of the last 6 in 3 straight. But like I said, I've got a feeling this one's going to be tough just because of the physical state of the Indians right now. Talked to a few of the players over there today when I was over there. Of course, we don't like to give away injury stuff, but there certainly will be some guys that won't be out there Friday night, and some that will be back, and some that won't. So, Coach Holcomb, he doesn't talk too much about injuries, and we don't like to give out information the coaches don't want us to, so we won't do that. But it'll be a tough test for them, I think, either way. And they do win. The winner goes on to play either Dunbar or Oldham County next week in the second round of the Class 6A playoffs. So 7:30, Madison Central on Friday night. We'll be there with the tailgate show, so come on over and say hello.
And get some pizza.
So we'll be there. Yeah, we'll have snappy tomato pizza. Did you like the barbecue Hawaiian last week?
I did like the barbecue Hawaiian. I think you should bring that again.
Okay, better than just the regular Hawaiian?
Won't you bring a regular Hawaiian and a barbecue Hawaiian?
Wow. You got to mix it up a little bit, don't you? Come on.
Maybe you should bring 3. I'll talk to Sean.
You're getting greedy now, man. You're really getting greedy.
Yeah, they're all good. They're all good.
All right. Well, tomorrow I'm going to try to get down to Madison Southern and see if we can get an interview with Mark Payne and some of those guys. But we'll break down Madison Southern's playoff game and Berea's playoff game later this week and give you everything else you need to know that's going on here in Madison County. And, as always, and of course, we got some big things coming up next Tuesday night, a week from tonight. We won't have a Madison County Sports Night Live because I'll be helping out with the Richmond Registers.
Right.
Live election. We've never had live election coverage here, streaming, and Randy's going to come in and do that for us. Me and Ricky Pryor and Kent Lewis, and we're going to have live election coverage starting at 6:30, and then real briefly, going to give us an update on the day that Richmond stood still.
Yeah, I have finally got all the cuts. Spent the last couple of days getting all the cuts together, so I have them all packaged. Now I just have to make a cohesive unit, shoot an open and close with Wendy Barnett, do some other voiceover work, and then I can actually get in the studio and actually start putting that thing together.
All right, they're still on track for the premiere the night of the anniversary?
Yes, still on track, November 17th at the Madison County Library.
Okay. All right.
So and that's like it's a collection of stories. I think it'll be pretty cool.
Yeah. That was. I've had a really small part in it. I don't want to make it sound like I had more to do than I did, which I really haven't. But I've helped out. I know Blake here at the Register has helped out. It's been a big part of it. Phil Seifert's been a big part of it. A bunch of people came in to do interviews, and trust me, folks, you're going to want to see this especially if you're a longtime Richmond resident if you around long enough to remember when that happened, or even just have friends or family or anybody who knows what happened.
50
You're
years.
going to want
50 years already.
to check it out. So that'll be November 17th, and we'll put it out there across all the social media sites and everything. I'll even be able to buy a physical copy of it if you want to.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Sure can.
All
DVDs.
Right. All right. I think that's about all we got for you today then. And we'll be moving into basketball season next week. EKU's first home game is on Monday. Kind of a Miami University Middletown, not exactly a great tune-up, but everybody has to throw in a few of those.
Sure, absolutely.
Easy in the schedule. And Berea College opens up on Tuesday, and of course, this coming Saturday, you got EKU football at home against Central Arkansas, big A-Sun matchup there. And there's big news coming out of Eastern tomorrow, but I guess I can't tell you about it because they sent us a press release and told us not to talk about it. So, but expect some news tomorrow coming out of Eastern. It doesn't say what it is, so I will make the assumption that it's going to be another naming rights deal with somebody. I can't confirm or deny that, but it is not open to the public, so that's why they told us not to tell you all about it. So, but I don't think I'll be attending anyway. But I do believe it's going to be another naming rights thing over there type of deal. So, we'll tell you about it when it happens, and we'll see. We have Roy Kidd's Bank, and now we'll have maybe Paul McBrayer's Pharmacy or something. I don't know. Who knows? Anything's possible. So that's all we got for you today, though. I'm going to go back to watching the World Series here, and we'll leave you with some Led Zeppelin.
Oh, yeah.
Marlene.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay.
If I can get it to play.
There we go.
Oh, deep cut from Led Zeppelin.
You can never go wrong with Zeppelin.
We're like part radio station here. I'm like part radio station DJ. Taking your request.
Radio for Facebook. I like it.
Call me live, folks.
Oh yeah, radio for Facebook.
He wanted to play show tunes. We're not going to play show tunes.
No, just show tune Tuesdays.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by Central Kentucky Pressure Washing, Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote. Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Adams Buick GMC. Sid says sell 'em. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber. Mindy Goble for City Commissioner. Madison County Emergency Management. Also brought to you by the City of Richmond Fire Department. Remember, October is Fire Safety Month. And KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media.